sit up here. I missed that handshake, and that was super embarrassing, but we'll just move forward, you guys. So I've never done stand-up before. This is my first time. I just felt really inspired to do this after meeting someone for the first time. He introduced himself as a comedian, and he was, not funny at all. So I just thought, thanks. This guy came here to laugh. So I just thought I could also whip something up. I'm not going to lie, I'm really nervous. But I love karaoke, but karaoke makes me so nervous that I get the hiccups. And someone wrote those words for me. So I've never done stand-up, but I've kept like a running list of jokes I would tell or stories I would tell if I could ever get a bunch of people to listen to me all at one time. So this is one of those. A little bit of backstory about me. I grew up in rural California. And actually last week someone told me I need to stop referring to Bakersfield as rural California. But when I was a kid, I wanted to be one of those Kids Bop kids, like super bad. So I begged my mom for an instrument so I could tap into my own musical genius. And she said no on the basis that I would never learn how to play it, kind of like when I wanted to be a chef. So she bought me an easy bake oven, and all I did was eat the raw powder shit like it was fun dip. And so one day I'm at this park by my house, and this park is separated from the side of a freeway by a chain link fence. So I'm hanging out by this chain link fence alone, like kids without friends usually do. And right by where the fence is about to meet the freeway, almost buried is a flute. And so I think, it's like a side quest. It was awesome. So I'm like, great, this will be awesome. I'll teach myself how to play it. My mom will be fucking psyched that she didn't have to buy it for me. Flute wasn't my instrument of choice. Lizzo hadn't hit the scene yet, so flutes weren't getting a lot of love. So I'm like, this is great. So I start working on what I believe to be Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie. I can't really get the notes right, but it's more humming than anything. But I'm like, this is awesome. I practice all afternoon, and I decide I'm ready to make my big debut, so I go home. I swing the door open. I'm ready to play Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie. And my mom screams at the top of her lungs. And not in an, oh my god, my daughter's a musical prodigy, I'm such a big fan kind of way, but in a really alarming way. And that's when I learned that what I'd been putting my mouth on all afternoon wasn't a flute, but a crack pipe. But what do you expect from a park on the side of a freeway in Bakersfield? That's my time, thank you.